Welcome to my channel, and in today's video, I'm going to be discussing the way too early MVP of women's wrestling. I'm going to rank my top 5 women at the halfway point of the year using dates January 1st through June 30th. For full disclosure, this list will only include United States-based women's wrestlers. Before I begin with the list, I would like to list 2 honorable mentions. One honorable mention is Sasha Banks. The other honorable mention is Serena Deeb. So now, let's begin with the number 5 spot, Raquel Gonzalez. Raquel had a breakout year, beginning with the fantastic last woman standing match with Rhea Ripley. She had a successful tag team run with Dakota Kai as her partner, but when she became a singles competitor, she really shined, gaining a lot of momentum and winning the NXT Women's Championship. She had some great matches with Io Shirai, Ember Moon, and Mercedes Martinez. Only time will tell how good of a year Raquel can have, and that's why she takes the number 5 spot on my list. Coming in at number 4 on my list is Thunder Rosa. Rosa has proved this year to be a great all-around women's wrestler for both AEW and the NWA. It is not a coincidence that both the AEW Women's Champion Britt Baker and the NWA Women's Champion Camille both burst onto the scene this year after feuds and matches with Rosa. Rosa helped give both women an edge, and both women came out as stars after feuding with Rosa. The Lights Out match with Britt Baker and the time limit draw match with Camille are 2 of the best women's matches this year. The sky's the limit for where Rosa goes from here, and she takes the number 4 spot on my list. Coming in at number 3 on my list is Deonna Purrazzo. This might be controversial because many people don't watch Impact Wrestling, and honestly, I can't point to one great match Deonna has had, but there isn't a bad match either. I believe Deonna Purrazzo is the best in-ring women's wrestler in the United States. She wrestles like a female Bret Hart, and I know that's high praise, but if you watch her work one match, you'll see what I mean. If I could point you to one match, I would tell you to watch her match against Tenille Dashwood, an excellent match. Deonna is a great women's wrestler, and she takes the number 3 spot on my list. The number 2 spot on my list goes to Bianca Belair. Bianca is the biggest female star from NXT since Asuka. I like to compare Bianca to Rhea Ripley because they both came up at the same time. Both were in the inaugural Mae Young Classic, both transitioned to NXT, and now both are on the main roster, Raw and SmackDown, respectively. Rhea definitely had more acclaim coming into this year, but Bianca has passed her with the work she's done. She won the Women's Royal Rumble, competed in the main event of Night 1 of WrestleMania, had a fantastic match with Sasha Banks, and walked out as the SmackDown Women's Champion. Bianca has an argument for being number 1 on this list, but for me, she ranks number 2. Coming in at number 1 on my list is the Doctor, Britt Baker, DMD. Britt Baker has been on an amazing run this year, being the total package from her character, her promos, and her matches. She started off the year with some good matches with Thunder Rosa and Nyla Rose. Then she had a classic Lights Out match with Thunder Rosa. She wrapped up this half of the year by defeating Hikaru Shida and finally capturing the AEW Women's Championship. Britt Baker's overall character development and matches have garnered her the title of way too early MVP of women's wrestling. And that's my list. What's your list? Leave a comment down below. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.